If you play Wright Patterson Mah Jongg, you know that it's a 4-player game. Sometimes, though, not everybody can play. Well, you can play with only 2 players now with Siamese Mah Jongg. Thanks to Gladys Grad of Mah Jongg Madness. If you're new to Mah Jongg, or if you already know how to play and just want to build your skills, consider subscribing to my channel. That way you won't miss anything. With Siamese Mah Jongg, the rules have had to be adapted for 2 players to play 2 hands with Wright Patterson rules. There's a link below the video to the lesson playlist. I'm going to play a solitaire version so that you can see what it's like. I'm going to play 2 hands as 2 different players. So I'll be playing 4 hands at one time, but as 2 players. I hope that makes sense. Let me show you. So I have 2 Siamese Mah Jongg racks here. There's a link below the video to where you can get these racks. I'm going to roll the dice because we still play with prevailing wind. I rolled a 3, so west is prevailing. I'm going to just put up a 3 here. So let's see, we'll put it up here. So you can see that west is prevailing. So for Siamese Mah Jongg, this player, player 1, will play for east and south. Player 2 will play for west and north. And remember, west is prevailing. So we're going to get 28 tiles for east and south, or player 1. And for west and north, player 2, we're going to get 27 tiles. Look at all these winds and dragons. We could, let me see here. I think I would probably play Betty or 13 Orphans. We could play 13 Orphans, or it's called Angels. 1 of each 1 to 9, 1 of each wind and dragon, and any tile paired. We have a few too many pairs here. So I would get rid of those. And then maybe instead, depending on how the drawing goes, play Betty. If Angels doesn't come in, we could play Betty. I would either play Betty with dots. Betty is 3 pairs in 1 suit in 2 through 8. So you can't use 1s and 9s. And then you need red, white, and green dragon. And then north, east, west, and south, and then any one of those paired. So we wouldn't be able to use all of these. And then down here I would play Pung Chow. For this player, I'm thinking we've got a lot of, well, we've got a 4-6. 4, 6, 8, 2, 6. I'm thinking maybe we could play Heavenly Hopscotch and Little 2, 4, 6, 8. So let's just pull up all the hopscotch tiles with, let's see here. If we played 2, 4, 6, 8 down here and odds up here. Now we wouldn't be able to keep them all. So let's just see. Mixed suit hands are all on page 23 and 24. Little 2, 4, 6, 8 is number 52. 1 pung each of 2s, 4s, 6s, and 8s. So we have a 2, 4, 6, 8. We wouldn't be able to keep them all. We'd have to get rid of these probably. Let's see here. 4, 6. We might even be able to switch to a jade hand, jade, which is a jewel hand with the 4, 6 there. So I'm going to hold those. I'm just going to throw those 3 away. Let's look and see though about this up here. We can't keep all that. Let's look at hopscotch. 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5, 7, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and mixed suits with a pair of Windsor dragons. 1, 3, 1, 3, 5. Oh yeah, I think it's too chopped up. We have no middle numbers in here. I think we can do better. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we should play Heavenly Twins here. Look at all these pairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We should play Heavenly Twins. Heavenly Twins, look at that. Oh my gosh, I had a pair in my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This hand is ready to win on a double limit hand. All we need is either this or this to win. Heavenly Twins. That's amazing, actually. Okay, so these are all discards. Yeah, that's pretty amazing. 7 pairs of honors and terminals. Honors are winds and dragons, terminals are 1s and 9s. Okay, let's play Heavenly Twins and Little 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's start by discarding this 3 dot. Okay, we can draw for player 2. North, perfect. We still don't have to decide. You don't have to pick a hand till you run out of discards, which is going to be relatively soon. Let's throw the 2 crack. And we can draw for player 1. 4 crack. Okay, that's not good because we already have a 4. Maybe we could play double numbers. 4, 6, 4, 6. We need a pair of dragons though. We don't need all of these though. We could play double numbers with 4s and 6s. It's 2 pungs of the same number in 2 suits with a pair of Windsor dragons. So let's go ahead and get rid of this 5 dot. We don't have to pick a hand, not yet. Let's draw for player 2. 8 dot. Okay, now we have to decide. I think we should give up on angels because here we've got 3 pair right there. And this hand is ready to win on a green dragon. So basically it's 1 of each dragon, 1 of each wind, any tile paired, and then 3 pair. This hand is ready. We need a green dragon to win. Then down here, we're going to try to get all BAMs. Let's hold the west. Who knows? Maybe we could use it. We don't need any of these. Let's just discard the 9 crack. It's good to get rid of your honors and terminals if you know you're not going to need them. Let's draw for player 1. West. Let's hold that for down here if we play double numbers. We do not need these, so let's get rid of the 7 crack. And we can draw for player 2. South. Maybe we could play news lineup, which is sequence of 1 to 9 in 1 suit with news. Let me just read it because I forget where the pairs are. News lineup, sequence of 1 to 9 in 1 suit with news and 1 wind paired. Okay, let's get rid of this 8 crack. We don't need that. Or really the 1 crack would be good. Get rid of the terminals if you don't use them. If you're not using them, get rid of them. Okay, let's draw for player 1. 9 dot. You can use Kongs as your pair here. So let's keep that and get rid of the 3 crack. We don't need that. And we're going to draw for player 2. Whoops. 3 crack. That's a discard. Okay, we've gone through 2 sets of discards and already we have 2 ready hands. That's kind of exciting, actually. So we're gonna, let's see here. So we are drawing now for player 1. 5 BAM, we don't need that. 3 crack was just thrown, we don't need that either. And we can draw for player 2. 3 BAM, that's a keeper. We need BAMs up here. Let's get rid of this 8 crack. and we can draw for player 1. 9 crack. We can hold that and get rid of the 5 bam. And we can draw for player 2. 8 crack, discard. That was already thrown. Let's draw for player 1. 8 crack, that's a keeper. Okay, so we've got 4, 8, 4, 6, 4, 6. We're kind of in between. 2, 4, so double numbers. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 towards double numbers, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 towards little 2, 4, 6, 8. Either way, we don't need the 6 because you need pungs of each 2, 4, 6, 8, and we've already got 6s. 4, 6, 4, 6. So I think we can get rid of the 6 dot and still have flexibility. So let's draw for player 2. Red dragon, we don't need that. Let's discard the 4 dot. Well, actually, we want to get rid of the 1s and 9s. Let's get rid of the 1 dot. And that's actually Mah Jongg up here. And I think we're far enough away that I would declare it. I would declare Mah Jongg, I think. And I've already started exposing. Let's go ahead and declare. Plus, it's a double limit hand. So we're going to declare that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pair. And we can discard a 9 dot. Okay, we're going to draw for this player up here. 6 crack, discard. Okay, we can't draw, or we can't call it. We're not ready for it. So we can draw north. We'll keep that and discard the 9 crack. And we can draw for player 2. East. Oh, look, they almost have news. Let's discard the 4 dot. And we can draw for player 1. 6 crack. 4, 6. I think we should switch them to double numbers. Okay, so all we need is a pair in here. Pung, 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 pung. Double numbers. Let's discard the 2 dot. And we can draw for this player. 2 dot. We don't need that. Actually, we're not going to use this red dragon either. Let's get rid of that. And draw for player 1. 5 crack. That would be a good discard. Drawing for player 2. White dragon. We need a green dragon up here, so we don't need this. And we're going to draw for player 1. 6 bam. That's keeper right there. We'll discard the 8 crack. Okay. We're going to draw for player 2. 7 crack is a discard. And we can draw for player 1. 4 crack is a keeper. And discard this 8 crack. Okay, so we need to pung, discard, ready to win. So there's been a white dragon thrown. We'll see what happens. Let's draw for player 2. 5 crack is a discard. Player 1. 5 crack, discard. Player 2. 8 bam, that's a keeper. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3 pair. I'm thinking razzle, which is news with 5 pair. Let's get rid of the 2 dot. And draw for player 1. 2 crack is a discard. Drawing for player 2. 2 dot, that's been discarded. So we're good there. Okay, let's draw for player 1. 7 bam, discard. Player 2. 1 dot, discard. Player 2 or player 1. 5 bam, that's a discard. We need a 6 crack and a 4 bam, and then we need to pair up. So I threw a 5 bam, we need to draw. 6 dot is a discard. Let's draw for player 1. West. Okay, we got a pair. So there we go. We can discard those. That's a pair. We've got to have a pair. 2 pungs of the same number in 2 suits with a pair of Windsor dragons. Let's get rid of the white dragon and draw for player 2. 6 dot is a discard. Player 1. 2 crack, discard. Player 2. Green dragon, Mah Jongg. Okay. Now let's see if we could get them to maybe a double Mah Jongg. We have 1, 2, 3 pair. They have 2 discards and 1 double limit. Mah Jongg is already out. I think I would declare it, because that way you can get credit for it. If you don't declare it, you don't get credit. So let's Mah Jongg. And I'm doing that because there's a double limit Mah Jongg out with the opponent. If I try for a double Mah Jongg and don't make it with either hand, then I'm going to pay really big for this double limit hand, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm going to declare it, and we'll discard a 2 bam. Yeah, because we need pairs up here. So let's draw for this player here. 6 crack. It's a good thing. It's a good thing I did that, because this hand is now ready to win on a 4 bam. We'll discard the north. And we're going to draw up here for player 2. 4 dot, discard. Player 1. South. That's a discard. Player 2. 7 crack, discard. Player 1. 7 bam, that's a discard. Player 2. 8 bam, don't need it. Let's just discard this 7 dot. And we'll draw for player 1. 9 bam, discard. Player 2. 3 bam, already got it. Discard. We are going to draw for player 1. Red dragon, discard. Player 2. 2 dot. Player 1. North, that is a discard. Okay, now player 2. There's a north out, and there are 2 norths in the discard pile. There's only 1 more left. And there's 1 wall left for picking. It's a race against the wall at this point and the opponent. Okay, so we're going to draw for player 2. 2 crack. Is that right? Yes. Player 1. 1 bam. Drawing for player 2. North. They got it. Oh my gosh, that was lucky. They need another pair in here. We're going to discard this 8 bam and draw for player 1. South. That is a discard. It is a race now. Player 2. 9 crack. Player 1. 5 bam. Discard. Player 2. Oh, 8 bam. They've already got it. Okay, player 1. 7 crack. That's a discard. Player 2. 1 bam. Okay, let's look and see what's out. We need a 4, 6, 7, or 1. There are 1, 2. There are 2 7 bams out. I'm thinking we should throw the 7 bam, because there are 2 7 bams out. There's only 1 1 bam out. Let's throw the 7 bam. Draw for player 1. 1 crack. Player 2. 3 crack. Player 1. 4 crack. Now we could Kong that, but since we're playing solitaire as an exercise, I'm not going to Kong it. Player 2. 9 dot. Player 1. 2, bam. Discard. Player 2, 7 dot. Player 1, 9 bam. Player 2, 5 bam. So we need to look at the discards again. Oh, there's 3 5 bams out. Let's discard it. And drawing for player 1, Mah Jongg, right here. Double numbers. Pair of Windsor Dragons, pungs of the same number in 2 suits. So this player got close, 1 away from ready. So here we have a double limit hand and a single limit hand. Here we have a single limit hand. So when you win with both hands, you get double for the second win. So they're going to get a double limit plus a single limit. Normally it would be double double, but because this player has a single limit hand, we're going to discount this hand. So they would have to pay a double and a single. So that would be 1,500 points for this player. It was fun. And they were both really close. If you don't know how to play this version yet, be sure to look below the video for the lesson playlist. It really is a lot of fun and very challenging. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, click subscribe and click the bell. That way you get notification for when I post new videos and you won't miss out on any opportunities to learn a new strategy or maybe pick up an insight of the game that will give you an advantage at the table. Between now and the next Siamese Mah Jongg using Wright Patterson rules, may all your picks be keepers.